Magsaysay daw mismo, the Secretary of National Defense, went to Mang Lapus's house and to recruit him to be the president of the Ramon Magsaysay for President movement. Ang sabi sa akin ni Francis Mang Lapus, when Magsaysay went there, gawa na yung Mambo Magsaysay, no? Kasi itong si Raul Mang Lapus was a kind of musical genius, no? So I don't think Edward Langsdale, for all of his genius, no, cannot take credit for at least that part of the propaganda ni Magsaysay, yung Mambo Magsaysay na campaign jingle, kasi nga bago pa sumali si Mang Lapus sa kampanya ay gawa na raw yon at naisip na ni Mang Lapus, no?
That's a good point, ano? Maganda kasi, of course, we historians were just working on what we have, and all the literature always credits Lansdale. Kung may ganyang kwento, that would also be an addition to the kumbaga the puzzle na Mang Lapus in his own volition actually wrote Mambo Magsaysay. But remember that si Mang Lapus was a young Turk. Sabi mo nga noong panahon na yun, in his 30s, they have new ideas, which probably also inspired by what's happening in America, no? Kasi tandaan natin na although Edward Lansdale may not have had the idea, isa siguro sa package siya yun na dapat may music, because when Mambo Magsaysay was first heard by the oldies, they were so horrified. They did not like it. No, because parang this is a travesty. You have parang for them yung having a song under your name and it's a mambo dance, which is like, it's like, you know, if you're going to put it today, parang yung mga kandidato ngayon na nag-Andrew E-rap, di ba, or all of that, it's like the oldies would not like that. Parang, oh, it's not part of it, di ba? O kaya may mga commercial na nasa tunog ng bini, di ba? Mga ganon, no? But it's like the reaction of the oldies.